All right. 3, 2, 1.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the AfterShock Epicenter live stream. I'm your host, Ruth Ann Thompson, the Senior Retailer Relations Manager at AfterShock. So, welcome back, where we're going to talk about all the books coming out for New Comic Book Day, as well as the latest AfterShock news. So, let's get right into it. Super stoked for the books that are coming out tomorrow, Wednesday, September 25th. We're just right still on the spoopy level of very creepy, very fun title from Juan Doe with his first ever very own title with us of With Bad Reception #2. So if you guys got to read #1, it's a perfect setup for a wedding that is completely off the grid at a remote island where anything could go wrong, including murder. So in this issue, tensions start growing very high between all the guests since most of them are influencers and don't have access to their cell phones or their social media. God forbid. There's also a little bit backstory of the father that was hinted at in the first issue, but there's definitely a lot of contention of having the father there. So the mystery grows of who's going to get murdered first and who's the murderer. Bum, bum, bum. And it's so great to have Wando have his very own title. I've always loved his artwork, very clean, very kind of creepy for this specific title. And it's just, I'm really stoked to see how this all plays out. I do love me a murder mystery, always fun. So definitely check that out and keep on the Halloween-y theme of leading into the month of Halloween. Next up is our new title from Colin Bunn, Knights Temporal, #3. If you guys have picked up #1 and 2, you know a little bit about what's going on, or don't, because there's a lot of questions. And I absolutely love the way that Colin is putting together this story and showing it to you as broken up as it is because of our knight being split up between so many different versions of himself across time and everywhere he quote unquote needs to be. And is his friend helping him, or is she hurting him? We don't know. And now there's even more mysteries and more questions added in to this story. And I'm just loving this artwork as well. It just has such a fun color palette, as well as look at these awesome colors and all that kind of stuff. In between each of the different kind of versions of him, you see a little bit of a different color palette, a little bit of a different style. And I know I keep comparing this to Doctor Who because anytime there's a bunch of different timelines kind of blending into one, it's definitely my jam. And now there's so many more questions of if he's actually on the quest that he's supposed to be on, or if he's being tricked yet again. So keep reading this amazing title, and hopefully you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. And there's actually an amazing variant cover that I'd love Stefan to come online to discuss with us. Stefan, come on and join us.
Hey, Ruthann, how you doing?
Hey, good. How are you doing?
Excellent, thank you.
Excellent. So let's talk about this super fun, very Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, since speaking of more time travel movies.
As a huge fan of Bill and Ted, I have to correct you. This is Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
Bogus Journey. I am very sorry.
Apology accepted, but just, got to make sure we know.
I know. I'm sorry. Yeah,
this is through Sanctuary of Heroes. They did covers for 1, 2, and 3, and each one was an homage to a different movie. And this one's my personal favorite.
Mostly Keanu Reeves movies.
Yeah. There is a theme. Yeah, because the last one was the Keanu Reeves kind of John Wick version.
John Wick title. I'm actually looking to see if I have it on me right now.
Yeah.
But
yeah, Sanctuary Heroes got these very low print. It's a great cover, especially if you're a Bill and Ted's. And Charles did the trade dress on that, which it made me laugh so hard when I got to see the proof of that. It was such a great way of rounding out that cover.
Yeah, and it's just so funny to have it be such dark, intense, oh no, that's kind of fun and silly.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of goofball thing going on. Well, that's so awesome. I love this title. I love this cover. So thank you guys again for doing this cover for us. It's super fun. That's great. So we want to skip ahead and show you guys something that's going to be coming out actually later on in the month for Halloween, Halloween Comic Fest, which is this really cool variant of Dark Red #1. So Stefan, tell us a little bit about this, because I didn't even know that there was a Halloween Comic Fest. So what does that entail? Are there more publishers a part of that? what do the consumers need to know about this awesome like festival?
Well, yeah, it's something that Diamond has done for I'm not sure how many years now, but we've done it with them 3 years. First year was Black Eyed Kids, then we did a Baby Teeth, and now we're doing Dark Red. So it's a black and white reprint of the first issue. So if you missed out on the sellout of the first issue, this is a chance for you to jump back in.
At a fraction of the cost, right?
Yeah, I mean, I do believe most stores give it away, but they sell it for like 10 cents. Yeah, something ridiculously low that you can't not get it. So
You can't not. I mean, because this is actually one of my favorite covers of the #1 as well. So it's not like the whole thing is black and white, just the inside.
I actually like this version of the cover better than the original, just because the starkness of the contrast and drawing your eyes right to Chip. It's just so well done.
Yeah. And I love the fact that it's very easy for us to have Halloween, themed stuff since we have so much horror in our repertoire.
We do.
Stuff. So this will be coming out October 26th. Is
That's
that correct?
Yep.
All right. So this is just giving you guys a little hint towards it. We'll definitely bring it up again, and we'll find out from our retailers which ones will carry it, which ones will be giving it away. So that way you guys know exactly where to go to get this amazing Comic Fest Halloween variant for you guys. So awesome. Thank you, Stefan, for coming on and telling us about all these awesome variants that we have.
Thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure.
Always. All right. So in other AfterShock news, we have so many conventions coming up pretty much every weekend of October. So the next one that is coming up is next weekend at New York Comic Con. Our booth number will be 2242. We're actually going to be right across the way from Midtown Comics and a bunch of other amazing booths as well. We will have a ton of guests that are signing at our booth, and we're definitely going to put the schedule out more of everybody that's coming out very soon. So keep your eye out for that. We also have a panel with Cullen Bunn on Saturday, which will be a one-on-one with Cullen Bunn. So it'll be him and Joe Pruitt, partner at AfterShock, as well as Eisner-winning comic book writer. So all good stuff. We're very excited for the month of Halloween. We've got a lot going on. So thank you guys again for joining and continuing to read dangerously, and we'll see you next week. Bye, guys.